Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Robin Roberts gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
1-1 pitch coming up to Chipper. Still a bit of a chill in the air. 53 degrees our game time temperature. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
To the plate now, Ozzie Albies. 2-1.
That's inside.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Here now the 2-2. That misses, so the count goes full now to the second batter of the ballgame.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate now, Hank Aaron. And he'll miss the target there with the curveball, and it's 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Drilled to the left side. That's a hit. The first of the year for the Braves.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
That brings up David Justice. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ashburn gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Braves strand one. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. And stepping in, Richie Ashburn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swinging a looper to left. Jones ranging into the outfield, and Philadelphia's into the hit column for the first time this year.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Standing in now, Gene Segura. Nope. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Two, here it is. Runner's going. Grounded to third. He's right there. And there's one away. A moment now to check out the hometown Phillies starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Into the box, Mike Schmidt. Schmidt now out to left field. This one's well hit. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, number 549 career, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at-bat of the year, kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at-bat, home run, not a bad way to start.
In now, Bryce Harper. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. Still only one out in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him before the strikeout.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. But the Fightins strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Philly. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
The 1-1 home. Hit in the air out to left. Ashburn moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Harper on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting seventh. The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. 2 out, nobody on. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
The 2-2 sent on the ground out to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. Hard hit towards center. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
To the plate now, Jimmy Rollins. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Realmuto on at first, nobody out. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Hoskins.
Now a throw over to first, and late reactions, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Phillies go down quietly there. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Greg Maddux. 9-1-2 due up. The 1-1 home.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And there's out number 1.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Chipper Jones.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Chipper Jones, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. 2 out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Braves are set down 1, 2, 3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the third now, and next to bat will be the switch hitting pitcher, Robin Roberts. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Richie Ashburn. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
First at-bat, this guy hit a pretty good pitch, a changeup, and he hit it hard for a base hit.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Into the box, Gene Segura. It's inside the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big, and plus this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Ashburn, the runner at second with 1 away. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, a lot of the top pitchers, if you're going to get to them, you want to get to them early. This is a big lead, 3-0 early against a very good pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, they have to feel good about this one, Dan. Going to have to find a way to slowly tack on runs. But if you would have told this offense they'd have 3 early, they would have took it.
In now, Mike Schmidt. Pitch inside the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. The 2-2. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. All set for the start of the 4th, and up steps Hank Aaron. Got him.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Stepping in now, David Justice. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Too high, ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ashburn will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta, the 3rd baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Now into the box, Eddie Matthews. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling...
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail in this one 3-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Bryce Harper struck out in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Andrew McCutchen is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
McCutchen.
At the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto. Hit to short. There to take it is Chipper. Over to first, and that retires the side. Phillies down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And digging in is the outfielder, Ronald Acuna. 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Acuna gets his lead at first, nobody out. All even now, 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, William Contreras. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Runners on first with 1 down. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now a throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
Again, another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. So a good job there of taking third unannounced. But meanwhile, the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Greg Maddux. He popped out in his first trip. Men on third with 2 down. One and 2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And he popped him up. Hoskins trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail it here 3-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Jimmy Rollins. Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And it's fouled away. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Throw over to first, and they got him.
So much for that leadoff single. That was a good move and a pretty quick tag by the first baseman, and it's like the hit never even happened.
So now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Robin Roberts. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down quickly go the Phillies. They lead it 3-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chipper Jones struck out in his last trip to the plate. The 2-1 home.
Nope, that's foul.
The 2-2. Now a ball hit hard towards center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Standing in now, Ozzie Albies. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 44, Hank Aaron.
That'll bring up Hank Aaron. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Lifted in the air to right field. Harper has a read on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
All even at 2-2. Here it is.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Eddie Matthews would be next. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Phillies lead it 3-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Richie Ashburn. The 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Albies over to his right. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, G. Segura.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Gene Segura, a hit in 2 tries so far. The 2-1 home. It's taken for strike 2. Swinging a hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Mike Schmidt will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. A 1-1 home.
Ball 2. Three balls, 2 strikes.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Hit high and deep to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left, the 550th of his great career, and the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1.
And he was already off to a great start with a home run on opening day. But then he goes and hits another one? Everyone knows he was putting in great work in spring training, and it looks like that hard work has paid off. What a way to get your season started.
Stepping in now, Bryce Harper. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 4-1 Philadelphia. And now Eddie Matthews. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Segura has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And it's fouled away.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Ashburn is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Next to dig in, Freddie Freeman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 1-2. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Braves have cut things to a 4-2 score.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate now, William Contreras. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
The 3-1. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Pablo Sandoval will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
The 1-1 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Contreras is off at first with 2 away. The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run homer for Pablo Sandoval, giving him an even 150, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it as he'll be credited with a no decision. Sam Coonrod will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
54, Sam Coonrod.
Into the box, Chipper Jones. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. And we are tied 4-4. Charlie Morton is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Half of the 7th here. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
At the plate now is JT Realmuto. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now the 2-1 pitch. good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, Jimmy Rollins.
Nope,
no offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score remains tied at 4. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Another 1-2 delivery. This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder, number 34.
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And up steps Hank Aaron. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up David Justice. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works too.
In now, Eddie Matthews. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead. So a 2-run shot to left center as they've taken a 2-run lead. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Row, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 6 and the Phillies 4. Chris Martin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For Atlanta, number 55. Chris Martin.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. The 1-1. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. A ball that's carrying. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo shot here to left. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Their count now at 2-2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-2 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. Throw by Chipper, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 1, Richie Ashburn.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Richie Ashburn. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. To center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Segura.
Standing in now, Segura. Runner goes for second. Swing, and he pops him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Ashburn, the base runner at first with 1 out. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back in standing. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a missed strike 3. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
They ran the risk of a strike him out, throw him out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3-2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in place, so it can be a good time to be aggressive just like that.
Two out here and a runner at second. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
2-2. Here it is. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fouled off. Ready with the payoff pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More opening day baseball coming up following this. David Hale enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees. Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that brings up William Contreras. From the stretch.
Nope.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
There goes the runner. Weak grounder back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Andrew Jones will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Braves, number 25, Andrew Jones.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And they'll just go ahead and give Chipper first base here as he'll reach via the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
A little bouncer.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The batter, the right fielder,
To the plate now, Hank Aaron hit hard towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this.
Your
Jay
attention,
Lee
please.
comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 24, Jay Lee.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Hit in the air down the right field line. Aaron is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Now to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 1-1 home. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Striding in is JT Realmuto. He went down on strikes last time up. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. A solo shot here to left as they pull even. It's 6-6 now. Stepping in now, Jimmy Rollins. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. 2 out, nobody on. Popped up. Freeman waits on it. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. So here's the cleanup hitter, David Justice. Now the 3-2 pitch. Struck him out.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
At the plate, Eddie Matthews. Line drive to center field. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Ranger Suarez is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
And batting in the 7th spot, number 55. Now playing shortstop and batting 9, number 18,
Acuna digs in now. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike two.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead with a run here in the 10th. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Runners are at first and third, one away. So now to the plate, Freddie Freeman. Good battle. Count remains full. Ready now. Two-strike pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another one sent foul. A payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. Real Muto is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 28, William Contreras.
The batter will be William Contreras. He's got one hit in 4 at-bats. Now a move over to first. And the runner back easily. The 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Left side. Gregorius backhands it deep in the hole. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Just gets a piece there at 98 on the gun. It's a foul ball. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Shane Victorino will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 8.
So stepping in is Didi Gregorius, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
A 3-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. In now, Richie Ashburn. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody pop step in the dugout.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 7-7 game.
You know, Devo, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Shane Green is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. At the plate now, Gene Segura hit on the ground to third. And that'll get by his outstretched arm, and there's your ball game. And the Phillies are going to pull this one out. They walk off a winner.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
A close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. The Phils get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Ranger Suarez claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 8 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. For Atlanta, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Our paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park this afternoon, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.